What is up, peeps? How is it going? I am back, back again to try this, to try to continue our story that we left off with Disco Elysium yesterday. Uh, I'm sorry. I was dreaming about it all night and thinking about how wild it was. The language was so good. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back into it again today, and have some fun. I'm excited. I'm very excited. As usual, we're going to get back into our tarot for the day. Just kind of pull a card, see how this week's gonna go. Letting you guys know already. A friendly reminder: we are in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde, so we will definitely feel a sense of disjointedness, miscommunication, just kind of broken pieces. It's going to feel weird, so have that in mind. Also, one of the things I think was very interesting is yesterday, when just kind of jumping into this on a whim with the tarot reading. It's a lot about mental health, and clearly you guys, we're moving into almost a year being in this pandemic, but just take care of yourself, drink as much water as you can, relax, do what helps you get through. I want to shout out to my aunt who got me this is really cute. Got a nice little chakra heart, so I'm going to be having that next to my stream today, just giving me some good juju. But yeah, any Disco Elysium, so far what we've understood of this story is that we are maybe a cop, maybe not, and we woke up after a murder has happened. We were visiting this town that had this murder, and got drunk, heard some weird music, and then sort of had this existential crisis. So I'm curious to see who this person is. We created this kind of psyche skilled, psyche dexteria skilled character who is pretty good with nimble kind of eye-hand coordination, as well as feeling emotions here and there from other folks. But yeah, let's jump into our tarot. This one I'm going to do for just like a general week, so this is going to probably be a 3-card pull. And we're just going to see how that feels, how our Mondays are, what's going to happen with that, to breathe through things, make sure that we feel okay. Like I said, I'm hoping you guys are doing good where you are at. You're feeling it, you're feeling your oats, you're feeling your dreams, your lives, your snackums. I had a really good snack today, so I'm really happy. Got my OJ. So yeah, I'm feeling good today, but I do know that yesterday and this weekend was a rough one. So what's our first card? What's this? What do we got here? This is interesting. So the Six of Pentacles upside down. Six of Pentacles upside down has a sense of selfishness, has a sense of the masses kind of giving to one. Like we're kind of giving all our energy to one source, and feeling that sense of person is kind of has a sense of greed, or that energy is having a sense of greed. So there's definitely this thing that's going to pull us today. We're going to probably have some energy that's going to take us, take a lot of effort from us, and we're going to feel like it's going to be a little bit more weighted. I feel that too. It's just another case of the Mondays mostly. But yeah, next card. Boom. One of my favorite cards, the Lovers, which is interesting. So there's a sense of greed, but there's also this sense of duality and understanding yourself. So you're going to probably be at ends with yourself, probably trying to figure out who you are, what is going on. Can I feel cute? Can I work through this? So yeah, definitely understand that. And then our last one for the week, so we can just have this all together. I'm shuffling in each time so that we can have fresh pulls from everybody. I'm pulling all of you all's energy with this. And our last one is the King of Wands. Having a sense that we are kind of stuck in our position, stuck in our ways. So yeah, there's a lot of self-work today, at least this week as well. So some energy that's being pulled into to yourself, and being at ends and feeling kind of trapped and stuck. These kind of pieces are disjointed this week, but it's going to be a lot about introspection, a lot about trying to figure out yourself. So we'll work through it. We'll make sure that we get through this, and hopefully our detective in the story will get through with this war that he has going on with himself as well. But without further ado, let's switch over. Look, I'm in color. Hi, folks. So yeah, let's load up the game. So yes, last we were in the first day. We had just woken up. Oh, and it's cool. It gives us a little location. So Martinez is the town that we're in, and we had a very rough interaction with the kids that were tossing like rocks at the dead body. It's wild. This game is wild. But the art, as you all can see, I was saying last time, it is so good. It's like delicious. It's delicious to look at. Short on money, equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at Frit or Frite. I think this is a French location. It feels very French. It feels like it has some European accents to it. Last I knew, I wanted to kind of fix my hangover, because that was getting real rough. I was getting real rough. The letter R wears a crown on a ribbon below, a light above descending. Yeah, so he's still tossing that rock over. Oh, cool. So if you double click, then you if you double click, you start to run. Why am I looking at this? Cop at it. Look at everything. This isn't case related, you think? Okay. So let's do some running, pumping through. Get some workout. You know, when you've been drinking a long time, you gotta just run it out.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
You got any ammonia, girl? Oh, thank you. She's been very helpful. I don't need any directions. I'm gonna figure this out on my own. I don't need you. But I should probably take that ammonia. Can do I just give it to him? Do I double click? Interact? How do I take it? I'm curious. Well, let's also check. So we were supposed to get the ammonia. I got to figure out a way to pay for the damages. I got to sing karaoke tonight because that's super important. Apparently, I have to find some booze because I'm a little alky. I have to let people know my badge isn't around. Don't know what happened with my badge, but you know. Inspect the victim's body. I did inspect the victim's body. This is remote. Oh, so I have to go back and inspect the body so I can probably have to take the ammonia so I can inspect the body more. Who made the call reporting a crime? I had to figure out who made the call to us because the voice didn't have a gender. And then I just found out about this corporate bureaucracy pissing contest. So let's go back. I have ammonia and figure out what is going on. No, I don't need to look at that, but let's go back to him. Ickies, icky. Okay, let's see if this helps. And it still fell. Combination of horses tears out of your ducts. There we go. There it is. I'm gonna probably need a snack after this. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. Ammonia didn't help at all. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Nor does the wind right now. You feel it's any patch on a backward movement. The weight is reassuring, like a kernel on solid fortification. Pat. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Why can't I keep it in? If I've been a cop my whole life, I don't do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It's never easy. Never gets easier. You need to get used to the smell. Every Monday is Cadaver Day. Just so you guys know, today is Cadaver Day. Get into it. Coming up to the stage. Cadaver. Throw up, investigate, throw up. Initial autopsy, throw up, bag it. Pets are back again. You do seem to be fine. Not being hungover helps too. And do it without me. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. Huh? Okay. That was a weird interaction. Do it without me. Okay, that was a weird text slip. I'm not sure what that means. Also, is there's no more text to look through? So what is happening with this? Does this go up? Oh, okay. Can we do something else? Clear our heads before we can do that. He draws his hands from the back of the car. You need to get your shit together. Yes I do. I don't want to get my shit, but I don't want to get my shit together. Okay. We should talk to the locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. You receive a thought. This dialogue is over. Go on your thought cabinet at the bottom screen to equip it. Equip a thought? This is so interesting. Oh yeah, there's that too. So so if I internalize this, I can internalize this as well. This is really cool. Hey you two, how's it going? Um, right now I'm just sorting out my thoughts right now, trying to be a police officer and not throw up seeing dead bodies. Um, this is just a friendly reminder. Don't drink and investigate. Just don't do it. It's not helpful. Okay, so I equipped it. We're all good here. I got thoughts in my head. I am being a regular human being, doing human being things. I found out that I can run, which makes me happy. Look at him go with those tacky ass gloves. Ain't no reason anybody should be wearing gloves like that. Ever. I don't care how cold it is. Yeah, here. My half brother up here helping me out, pat me on the back, make me feel good about life. Ooh, look. We got some books, some magazines, Jump Jams, Popular Music Mag. Oh, cute. Glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men issue. What's the top 10 list? Oh, this guy's friendly. He's welcoming.
Welcome to Revachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that? Hey, I know Revachol. That's what we are. I'm literally that girl. I'm gonna be that girl today.
Don't you welcome to Ravachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh, okay. So we doing that right now?
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
I mean, go off, sis, but like, wait, what is happening?
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Excuse me, sir. This is an Arby's.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Y'all, my pearls, just been snatched by this whole conversation. I was just saying hi, and I was gonna ask if y'all got, Time Magazine up there. I was gonna see if you got any discounts or sales. I want to know what happened to Lady Gaga's new album. Okay, your partner needs to back up. Needs back up. Now's your moment to shine. Fucking egg him. I've got your back. Maybe not. Well, I think we all learned something here. That's something I think I might end up choosing. Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions. You know what? I've been a literal disaster since starting. Why stop now? Let's just go with it.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
But like he's my half brother, so no. Now that we got that out the way, we do have a couple questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
You don't like me. It's fine. He smells like heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes probably Astro Whites. Them Astro Whites, y'all. Menthols, long sticks. Mark of the 90s. What was that argument all about? It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. He spits to the ground. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic, that is. Bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I get it, someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. I feel you. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. 1 second. Let's talk about something else. So you're a racist, right? That's what we're going with right now. I'm not just a racist. Look, I've read books. I like how they have these like weird air quotes too. I've read books and talked to people and did things. He gestures with his cigarettes for emphasis. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. Girl, I'm gonna need you to sell your magazines and not sell me some BS like that. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. Girl, bye. He glances at the lieutenant. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Okay, what else have you thought of? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Yes. Yes, read him, sis. Read him, sis. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe. When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. I can understand that. The problem, damn Kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. He throws a sharp glance at Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Oh, Kips. Yikes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. What the hell is cultural victory? It's what the Kips of Boogie Street. You all. Boogie Street. Can I just say Boogie Street? Boogie Street are going for right under our noses, and the others too on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? Is this all French? Like, if anybody knows any French on the stream, can you let me know if this is French or not? I'm curious. I really want to know. Like real French language, or are these just words that is only in the world of the story? No, dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. So what you're telling me is that you're crazy. Got it. Okay. It's true. He pushes on. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Here we go. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace. You might end up with a new sub-race with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Somebody needs to control your offspringing. Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. What? Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you just go fuck yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. I'd rather talk about something else. No, we getting into it. We are legit going there because I'm a disaster gay and I'm gonna cause shit and just kick the dust up all over the place. Don't push your luck, runt. The man gives you a disgruntled look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Oh, you will pay
Looking for
attention to
something,
me.
Runt? Huh?
What are
Coming
you
to tell me
hauling?
to fuck off again?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to fuck off again. That's what I'm gonna do. Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock walkers are on strike. It's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Wait, how long has this been going on, man? What kind of cargo are you supposed to be? How long has been going on? The strike, they've been doing it for a while, a month, 2 months maybe. He gestures towards the lorries, but this here is the last week or so. What kind of cargo are you supposed to be having there, ma'am? Apples. Well, how about them apples? Yeah, apples. I take it. You had other questions. He's giving you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested. Damn it. I need to get better at my rhetoric. I'm wondering how you can get better at this stuff. Saffron picker. Girl. Don't you even start. Don't you start with me. I thought he was dead. Shut up.
Scab?
That's a manager. Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Look at this. Right to work. I'm a scab. I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Come to investigate a murder. I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. Yeah, it's my professional duty to roam into places I don't belong. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you Yo, I am a professional police officer who is broke. Can you give me money? Trying to figure out what type of disaster am I. What's the strike about anyway? Nice talk. Gotta get moving. I will openly talk about this murder. Oh, by the way, I did a poll earlier today, Eli. We got some not hard weeks. We got some introspective weeks coming up. Especially this one is going to be kind of like you figuring out your two selves. So keep in mind that you want to be reflective, be kind to yourself. Really, really trust your instinct and ask yourself why a lot, and allow yourself to come up with the answer. Don't rush yourself on that. But also, because you are on, and I did this last time, the adventure card is the upside down 3 of dragons. This dragon is about see, it's all kind of connecting. The reverse dragon, 3 of dragons, I usually see it as the white dragon who hoards a lot of has a lot of hoarded money, hoarded gold. Usually consumes that type of entity. So the sense of like money feeling like it's going down a well, going down a drain. Your investments kind of feeling like they're going to things that you have to put towards just to survive, not necessarily things that you want. So again, introspection, figuring out what's going on with life. I should use that to talk about this money, but no, I'm here to investigate the murder. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You never see me investigating a murder. It's actually fun and easy. It's wonderful. I was just talking to Damar about these cards. Certainly asked myself why. We'll definitely let those questions happen. Let them come to you naturally. Let yourself be okay with not having the answer sometimes, because we get into our minds that everything has to have a clear answer. Everything has to move in a logical direction. But right now, I'm playing a disaster homosexual police officer who's probably not homosexual because he was just talking about the other woman, but I'm playing it as homosexual. And his life doesn't make any sense. Let's be real. None of this stuff is making any sense. He just saw a dead body. He can't get over throwing up every time he looks at it. He was just called the F word like 3 different times, which triggered me, which in turn triggered him, which then triggered me. Some things just don't make sense, and you just gotta let it be. I like think of it as like, ooh, there's a thought, there it goes. All right, it was nice seeing you. Thanks for visiting. Murder. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. I would say I'm going to whisper to him and be like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. He whispers back, that's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. He thinks and then decides, don't tell me. It's a better day that way. I love that. I love that. This game has some legit amazing lines. What is this strike about? You know, serious. Oh, make sure this is not in the way. I got chords all over the place. Like I said, nothing's making sense, and it doesn't have to, but I'm still going to continue asking the questions. You know, serious business, he smiles. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first. Suggestion. He's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on better footing with the organization. Okay. I need to know what's behind these gates of exploring. I'm a bit short of money. Do you have any? I'll ask for money later on. I'm going to be that officer that asks the public to pay me. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of long. What does this mean? Does this mean you can let me through the gate? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a grantor of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with the flask. The passage grants itself. That's simple. I'll just walk in. Aye. Walk right past Measure Head and go in. Measure Head? Yeah, 2.5 meter tall Yosemite's super masks there. He points to the bridge above the gates. Walks right past them. Right. Then press the button to unlock the door. Huh. Then go past him again. And you enter the harbor through the office. It's for some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure Head in a physical confrontation. Well, because that is my weakest stat, I think that won't go very well. But you know what? Maybe I just believe in myself and everything will go great. You could convert to his feminist supremacist worldview, or he strokes his mustache. Maybe it actually is completely impossible. Has anyone ever bested him in a physical altercation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? That's good to know. Jean-Luc Picard. No, he wouldn't convert. He's a G. He would do that. Would say the philosophy has proven unbelievably heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. What's throwing me off about the text in this game is that when they do the little like asterisk star quote thing, it makes me wonder if this is because this is my specific playthrough. But if any of you all like use Discord and all the other stuff, those things usually mean like this is a action, not necessarily something that is spoken by the character. So it does throw me off just a little bit. Got it. Another thing. We'll talk later. We'll talk soon. Alright. Just had some friends hit me up. We're doing this, folks. We are about to either convert ourselves or get into a physical altercation. Either way, it's gonna be lit. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. Seal door locked for electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking in this one. This game is also kind of meta too. Nobody comes to measure it. Okay. No moving past you. Okay, so this is measure head. Here it comes.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yep. It does it every morning.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Come on, hype man. You don't say anything. Size him up first. Alright.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look. Y'all. I'm a full on homo. So it is my duty to say, nice bod, boo.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
You haven't seen me lip sync, honey. You gonna be voted off real quick. I'm joking. My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I went to the police, so we need to get into a harbor. Hopefully you trust and say nothing. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? This little skinny noodle body is not worrisome at this time. No, I'm curious. What does this mean?
You have succumbed to Balhul.
His face contorts with disgust as if you were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Balhul emerges from the throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
It's really bad. Alright, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to get into that. I don't have a problem with alcohol. Just drink a little weekends. Enough, right? You can go for the No, seriously, Kim, is it really bad? Because I've been walking with you this whole time and you didn't say nothing at all. Kim, girl, you supposed to be on my side. Okay, you're right. I'm an alcoholic. I won't deny it.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is reigning.
Okay. Show him the ham still got it. Actually,
calling yourself âme sandwich. How far the Occidental haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You
Messiah.
made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Statecraft.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I feel like personally attacked by this whole
You
statement.
will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Boy. I will say, shout out to giving us a brute that has the best word flow that I've seen in a musclehead ever. There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that happened that opens the door to the harbor. Come on, I just need to move about 20 centimeters back. Pushing back away, you're right about all this. I just need you to let me go into the harbor. Yeah, that's true.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
You're right.
Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality called art and your microcephalus called.
Huh. Wait, you serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? What are those tattoos you're supposed to? Like, he's like pulling me like, yeah, just tell me about you, boo. But no, I'm gonna do conceptualization. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see what happens. Let's do this together. I knew that would be bad. I knew that would be bad. Go ahead, don't be shy. Ask for race secrets. I want to learn about this race theory of yours too, so that we can become friends. Ooh, I need some of that race stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Get notifications, folks. Sorry. I want this race stuff of yours so that we can become friends. I need some of that race stuff in my brain. Sock it to me. That's exactly what I want to say. I want to say that. In popular culture lingo, it is intellectually uninteresting to sock anything an infant such as you. I do want to know what's with the union thing. Don't be vulgar, white or not, has got little to do with this race enigma. Runs much deeper than that. He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. There must be some friction there. He is keeping it well hidden, however. And would you still serve them? How does that factor into your life? Mr. Clare is a man of vision. It means he has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, Navistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Too petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. I want to have a quick conversation right here. about the fact that there's some interesting things that they're discussing here, because they're definitely discussing servitude as a means of pride, which is a little too real. Now the art, I don't know if you all see it. Art, he looks like a brother, and he's serving this capital like white group. But to him, serving the white group means that there's a sense of nobility in that action, which, man, it speaks to a very real part of the community that I can make myself feel better if I know that what I'm doing is not so undignified. However, theoretically, one can argue that there is something about being able to be an upstanding member of society. It's why we all have jobs. It's why we all do what we do. So, who is the bigger fool? Therein lies the question. Communist is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is mysterious fourth thing. It is definitely this fourth thing. It's the fourth thing. I'm all for that fourth thing. Jam, individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? Have you picked them up from rock and roll songs? No, girl. Y'all got me twisted. I've got it from disco, actually. It's true. I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. Well, this is called Disco Elysium, and I'm a disco star. Let that be known. I am the biggest disco star that ever did disco. So, disco for 500 Bob. Offshoots of the Simmons people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. Man, it is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. Wow, this writing, y'all. This writing is so crazy. I'm not supposed to enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. So Seminoles race, I'm assuming, is black people, or modified people, like genetically modified human beings, which is interesting. All right, I'll bite. Who is this Seminoles? Who have a breakthrough? There's a breakthrough, you guys. North means yet. The South Island race. Oh, so it's like islanders. We are the rightful masters of the Insulidian archipelago. We descended from the Aeropathogens. Y'all, in this... Oh, I see what's happening. You are amazing, and I'm glad that you have notifications, but I have to finish reading this. We descended from the Aeropathogens of ancient Pericanasus and arrived here at 4,000 years ago, millennia before you. It's interesting how this is very mythical but futuristic all at the same time. We are the future that is all you need to know. So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Ravishal. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Erlenbar are with me and my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles when I walk into the gray mass of that place, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale. Yikes. So you did come from the islands. So you did not come from the islands. I would say so you did come from the islands. No. He cranes his head. I have heard about it on the radio. So you're not really Seminoles. You're just from Ravishal. I'm from Toron. He changes tactics. And no, it is not just in Ravishal. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy, spreading through its trade networks. Our culture will dominate the world. I mean, don't seem like you're doing much by standing here. Just saying. Yeah, what do you think, Kim? Because you haven't said much. I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. I like Kim. Kim's got some little spice to him. He got a little heat back there. I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be a really good one. How about we? No, I didn't really like the last one. I thought that he was kind of boring. But how do you know there'll be more racists? Because there always is racists. Kim, say it for the people in the back. As much as we believe that they are going to go away and hide under some rock, there will always be one wherever you go. Racist reality. He nods approvingly. What do your tattoos mean, sir? Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures towards the lorryman down the street. Welcome to Ravishal, you hear him yell as a red-headed woman visiting to the Brit nearby. So apparently when you say welcome to Ravishal, you're actually like backhanding somebody. Because I guess you're forcing them to feel like they don't belong here. They're this outsider in this space. Which is an interesting concept too. That's a really, really cool thought to have. So to set up a world where you don't necessarily feel like you're a part of the world because somebody is constantly casting you out as a tourist of your own home. I can definitely relate. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt that you are a human being. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right. Craniometric perfection, my race does not stand a chance. Are you sure? Are you like 100? Like, did you do the 23andMe? Like, did we check that out first? We explore that option. You exhibit 4 projection of the law, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. Oh, thank you. You know, it's just a skin regimen. It is not craniometrically just an observation. Ooh, tell me more about me. It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in a ravenous of al ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, yes, and long arms relative to lower limbs. Lanky, bald, juicy. That's the description I'm hoping for. When I gained experience from it. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from a Shurla-Chef and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herder of Ubi. Interesting. So, one of my ancestors was Shurla-Clef, and the other Vesper? Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Ravishans. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of al ghul. Wow! That is the only reason you are here. And then I do all this, and I want to try and push him, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail this. So let's just see how this goes. I think I just died, you all. How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing. It hurts. You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. The pressure of your hand becomes unbearable. Say it. I am a degenerate drunk. Okay, now we're getting into some S&M. I'm a con. Oh. Critical. Heal yourself now. How do I heal myself? Let me click this. You feel something in your chest, and unnatural pressure is spreading to your left jaw. So I'm guessing this is bad. I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh god. Someone help, please. I'm guessing this is bad. Very, very bad. This is the end bad. Try to remain conscious. You feel... all you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Wow. So just so you guys know, I was too much of a disaster. I was way too much of a disaster. I was such a disaster that I gave myself a heart attack. This is why this game is so wild, and I do still love it. I know that I just definitely found an immediate end to this game. I didn't even attempt to start finding out the story, but that's hilarious. He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague, but I think before he had ever had the heart attack, his heart was broken. Oh wow. According to the official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case. No, it was not. It was absolutely not. It was nowhere near it. Does this put me back in the same place? That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. My drunk ass thought that I could have a discussion of racism and survive the conversation. Yeah, oof. So we're going to take a quick break because we're about 57 minutes, and then when I come back, I'm going to try and get near the protest again, and we're going to try and go a different direction. But no, this is crazy. I like how this is going. It's pretty hilarious. So, like I said, I will switch over to our BRB page, and then we'll be back soon.
Welcome to Revachol.
All right, we are back. So I got myself back together. I do still need to heal up a bit, because my health is bad. I wonder if I can. There we go. So you just click on it and you feel better. That's how that works. I'm learning a lot about this game, but I have a little bit more health than I had before, so I can at least sustain an injury. Also, I did talk to him, and instead of going up there right away, I'm gonna go down here and check out this gate and see what's going on. So, because apparently there's more. Yeah, starting this riot will help my case a little bit more. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. So let's talk to this guy, see what he has to say. Scab leader. Bastards, we have a right to work. The man yells towards the harbor. The voice is louder a lot. Let's appreciate. What's going on here? Hold up. And stay frosty, everyone. Cops here. The broad shoulder alpha male turns to you. He is a full head taller than everyone else here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down? Why should I? We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Okay, then I'm thinking no. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. He chants at the gates. Right to work. Right to work. Besides that, we're not that different. He leans closer. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strike breakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. What kind of cause are we talking about? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you. Yeah. Rights of people, rights of workers, the right to gainful employment to make a salary and feed their families. What kind of cause are we talking about? I do have questions. Let's get to the point. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like, why are they not allowed to be making a living here? He bellows at the gates. Shame on you. I'm telling you all right now, this is a little bit too close to home. We are seeing a lot of this stuff, as specialists know. If anybody's in the Chicagoland area, you all know that we have snowed out. It's cold. My joints be hurting. I need a snack. I should have gotten a snack while I was on break. I don't know why I didn't do that, but here we are. We have families to feed. You piece of shit. He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. So, do we scab? The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are these strike breakers? What exactly is the goal? What is the goal here? We are promised work. He points to the gate. We'd be in there working if the bastard hadn't shut the gates. You are unable to reach the entrance. The main gate is locked. It will take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary office. He points upstairs. Door is locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. He points to the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Let's get some intel on him. Huge chimneys, guy standing up there, the one who killed me last time, just so we all know. There on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. How bad can one guy be? You seem capable. Dad, the man glanced at you standing on a narrow bridge. He got a strategically advantageous position, and he's trained. He's trained to give you a heart attack. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there, but he's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. There's like all of you. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't you go arrest him instead? I'm sure they have done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look. Okay, that would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No, they will give up eventually, or get drunk, like me. Leave the button unguarded, then we charge. The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly beard square wedge. I mean, he's kind of cute. Just saying that. Just putting that out there. I want to get into the harbor too. What is the strike? In here. I want to get in too. Have fun, he snorts. The Union ships are on full strike. Don't think that they're gonna let you through the gates. You're trying to meet their fat boss. I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place behind the hostel cafeteria there. This is an official letter, not to be discussed with outsiders. I know nothing about a murder. His reply is snappy and terse. The mention of killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting. Why you so tense, bruh? I'm not tense. Yes, he's tense. Right to work, he again, Jesus, it's shameful the cops doing nothing. You should bring back up, open the gates, force, blockading, gainful employment for workers is a crime. Sure, why not? Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter. Pity, he turns around and bellows the gate, let us work. Alright, so that was not as helpful as I thought it was going to be. I was planning that we would all just like storm up together. Also, what? Oh, I turned the music down too. Let me get the music back up. And there was voiceover, so I didn't even get a chance to get his voice. Oh, no. There's also a hardcore mode. Y'all, if you can get a chance, definitely play this game. It is dope. It is definitely dope. And because it's quiet too, I'm gonna probably turn the voiceovers up a little so we can hear that a little bit more, because it was a little bit quiet for me. What does his voice sound like?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Oh. Echo. Alright, so that's not a place. We're not going to go back up there. Let's go exploring somewhere else. What's this? Accordion. This one, Lori haphazardly littering around. Okay. There's another person here. Hi, sir. Or madam. Or person.
am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Okay. I am the law.
Hey there.
What's going on
It's
here?
a jam, my man.
This is my type of person. We're spirit animals. Stick and smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it. What is the jam? Is it strawberry?
It's a traffic
Grape?
jam for the ages. Harbor gates of the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Ain't it though?
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Upon days. Upon days and days and days and days. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can't roll with it. Don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say that again? Only a little less plotting.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, is a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Should us for some change for the working stiff. Tell me more about the strike. And know thing about the dead man, the one that's hanging. Place it back there. He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here, keeping busy. It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. Busy with what? analyzing the fundamental structure and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. And your conclusion? A sense of surprise. There ain't more bodies hanging from the trees. Y'all. This game has the words. This game hits. It goes ham. It goes ham on some really, really poetic moments, and I do love this a lot. I love this a lot. So much. Care to spare some change? Tell me about this strike. What were you hauling? Because I know that's connected to the other story. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Time to arrest him. Okay, I always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay, and what are you actually hauling? Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man, he grins. I've got another haul of FALN cargo. Almost sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Ostend, though we've been making headway in the Lil Moran market lately. You know, Lil Moran and Lil Nika, Lil Moran, Lil Marcus, Lil Judy, Lil John, Lil Jacob, Lil Jingleheimer Schnitt. So nothing illegal then. What is your machine behind you? Could I get one of those long track ones you're hauling, right? Why not? We're pausing on, but I just can't freely hand out merchandise. Yeah, the boss won't be happy. What's the machine behind you? The Rockin' Beauty. He points to the lorry and his thumb. Sure is like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy duty cargo machinery? Yeah, lorries are pretty great. Yeah, pretty great. Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargoes and long distance of long tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Umarau and la blah, 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 somehow. These names blow my mind. There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry. I feel you, bruh. Nothing illegal though? Unless you legalized sports equipment while I was on the road. Right. I had another question. Tell me about this strike. It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got the blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two. Huh. Maybe I should go on strike. What is the union demanding? Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much, and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not? Actually, I never quite thought about this. Serious implication, and you all tell me your opinions too, because I got some serious thoughts on this. Police officers actually going on strike and all of this. When you have riots happening and you actually start getting police officers going on strike, there's no stronger message. There really isn't a stronger message that can get communicated. There are a lot of risks though, because not having officers out in the street when you need them most. Just putting that nugget out there, just letting the world know. I didn't know my mother, but I go on a strike against her too for my rights. I guess you got a point there. No, your mother. I would be going to strike with your mother, because that ain't my mama. I don't think you understand how that joke goes, but do continue. You were asking about the strike. What is the union demanding? Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane and half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk that there's a company rep in town too, like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up, precise demands, and so on. Yes, from the Wild Pines, he takes a note. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure. What do you think the company wants? They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. He takes a ka-ching sound. Ka-ching. Alright, that's all I need to know. Anything else? He thinks, yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers, commoners, a few still hanging around here, waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. He smiles awkwardly. Not that I blame him, really. Not you? Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examine life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath the cool exterior. I want to succeed this really bad. I really do. I want to do well at this. I know my life is a disaster, but give me hope. Oh, dope. Yay. In his eyes, half familiar longing, flecks of brown and gold. Familiar how? It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street, and goes beyond the horizon. What's in the southwest? Excuse me, he emerges from the reverie. A flinch jolts in his frame. The question has touched a nerve. I'm a cop, I can fix anything. Really, you can tell me. Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up. Grrr, these last two are really dope. Man, he sighs. I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, a second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Dioria. And here I am, stuck in this shit, so far from home. Dioria? Dioria of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Lucaliu. Pretty much. The other end, on another island called Lumentride, off mainland. We've got a little place here. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. So this is what I'm confused about. So there's snow, and then there's rain, but we're on an island, which is interesting. Well, I guess there are islands that have snow. What's it like? Good and bad, and ache, and brings joy. He smiles warmly. I think of them a lot. I dream up there, silly scenarios, in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. There's a purpose and a sigh. Then he returns his eyes to you. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone? Is that what it is? This feeling? Half-light success. No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter smelling of apricots and sorrow in the past. I met someone, but I don't know who it is. Feel hunted. Hunted by what? A shadowy figure known only to me as the X something. Yeah, actually not. That seems something. Let's trust him. He seems pretty trustworthy. Ow. What? An ex-wife. An ex-wife, no. It's a sinister presence that haunts me across all the planes. What just happened? How did I get injured? Oh, this is creepy. That's a little disturbing. It followed me into this world when I awoke. I think it may be a planar hunter. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. It's not my ex-wife. Sinister presence. Wow. That sounds really bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage. First, what is marriage? It's definitely not going to happen to your marriage, too. Don't worry. I'm certain nothing as bad as ever going to happen to your marriage. Yeah, my thing has got nothing to do with marriage. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with marriage. Sure, man, if you say so. It doesn't look like he believes you. But look, man. Thanks for this. It's good to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so he smiles. I hope you find your way through your own troubles. I'm good for now. Good talk. Don't be a stranger. He gives you a salute with 2 fingers. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That was dope. That was really, really dope. I like how it's kind of played out. It's honest, but what caused me to get injured? Can we figure that out? What that was? What hurt me in that way? Was it this X creature? Do I have something in me? I don't know. Who's to say? Anyhow, I'm going to wrap up for today. I think in about 50 experience points, I will be able to level up, which is interesting. So what is the eye hand query? Ready, aim, fire. +4 to motorics, +1 of the signature skills. So these are all set up, but then what does eye hand coordination mean? Cool for trick shooters, snipers, and jugglers. I think out of everything, that's probably the one thing I shouldn't have gotten an extra point in. However, I do have some pretty good points. I need to get something in physique, because right now the physique is bad. It's absolutely bad, and intellect is not good either. But yeah, this is really dope. Like I was saying, the art in it is really cool. It already saved. It's just a good game. It's got some good mystery to it, some good lore. The poetry in it is amazing, but definitely check this out. If you guys get a chance, I will continue to play. Like I was saying, we had our pulls for today. If I'm not mistaken, the 3 cards that were pulled were the I don't even think I'm going to be able to attempt to remember. The 6 of Pentacles was first, and then we had the Lovers, and then we had the King of Wands. Lots of communication stuff, internal struggles, I won't call them struggles, but internal challenges that we need to face this week, and just kind of work on those. Had my little chakra, apparently did some weird things for the game, at least, because it definitely gave me a heart attack. It did not. I'm not blaming this for that. That was purely my chaotic ways that caused it to happen. But we will continue playing more throughout the week. So definitely tune in and check out some more. And I hope that you guys, again, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!